Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at ASP Isotopes. It is time for another update since we followed through perfectly here in the interpretation in the short time frame. But before we get to that, I want to make a few changes here on the large time frame because I am not really liking this count. I didn't like it to begin with, but I tried to keep a more loose interpretation, but I just don't like it because here I could count this as a 5-wave move where the 5th wave was the sharpest one, but this one, yeah, I guess I could do that. I could do the same for that, where this was a leading diagonal, then this was wave 2, 3rd wave up, 4th wave down, and then the 5th wave. Could work out, but another problem here would be that in this case I would be looking here at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be fine. It's not impossible, but all of the waves have mostly the same length, and I think I would rather focus, to be honest, instead on the idea that this wave 1 topped here, and we would then be tracking a leading diagonal to the upside, where then we would be tracking the 3rd wave here, and it would unfold as an ABC pattern. So this would be an A wave up, a B wave down, and nothing really changes in this area. We would still be looking here for 1-2 setup to develop and follow through with a larger C wave to the upside to complete that 3rd wave. Now in that idea, let's even add a count here. And yeah, that's fine. Let's make it green. And now let's remove this larger support zone. It's really far anyway, it's not of interest at the moment, and get here into the shorter time frame. Now in the previous video, at the time we were around this area where we had this drawn B wave top. Since then we did push even higher, but we perfectly respected the 78.6% retracement level, and we found quite significant and substantial resistance pushing us in the C wave to the downside, I would say. And yeah, we even reached with this entire movement the 100% extension, the ideal target for the C wave. And I have to say, at the moment it does seem like this C wave could be complete. Now the microstructure is a little bit debatable. We had a pretty clear wave 1 down and then a wave 2 up, and then this could be the 3rd wave down. I suppose it is still possible to be looking here for a 4th and a 5th to actually continue to the downside to form the full 5 waves. It is possible to count even this, maybe. Yeah, honestly, I would actually still like another low in this area, in fact, but without looking necessarily at the microstructure, I could argue here on the 4-hourly we could consider this correction complete. And regardless of that, I would anyway be looking for this correction to still reach the 38.2% retracement, and in this case we have not yet. So if this movement is complete, I would still be looking for only a correction to the upside and then still continuation to the downside. So it could really be that this is a wave 1, this would be a wave 2, and then this would be a 3rd wave, 4th, and the 5th to actually complete the wave 2. But if we manage to form here another low, another direct low in this area, and even reach the support zone, I am ready and prepared to consider this a possible bottom that would be forming. But for that to be the case and valid, I would need it to form another low at least before we break above the $8.5 level at the 50% retracement. And yeah, that would be in the idea that here we would be tracking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is completely valid, even though the 3rd wave is not the 138.2% extension. It's not always. Sometimes the wave 1 can be the longest. The only rule that we have here is that the 3rd wave cannot be the shortest wave, and that would make the count actually invalid. But so far we are in the resistance area, and I am still looking for another low. Again, if we push directly higher and break this resistance, I instead would be looking to form let's use actually a different scenario. Let's use the orange scenario. For this, I would be looking to form an even larger 5-wave move. And for that, yeah, let's use this interpretation and have this resistance zone instead, yeah, for wave 2. That would be between the $8.8 level up to the $10.10 level. But one last time, reaching this level, the $7.5 level, would be an indication that we could have bottomed and start the third wave to the upside to new all-time highs. And for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover. And I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.